Hey Geek Squad, what is up? So we wanted to go full festivity today and give you a little bit of fun in the start of the festive period. So Loki is a bit of a jiggly elf. I don't really know what I am. I just got this really bright tie on me. And we're going to hit another video today here on the Coin Mining Geek channel. I'm Jace. This is a jingly Loki, and we're going to get into a video straight away, guys, all about setting up your mining pool and some of the things that can occur when you try and do this. Okay, Geek Squad, I have just seen how truly bright this outfit is. So if you like this Christmassy looking outfit and you think it's full geek, go ahead and smash that like button. Even if you don't be nasty. Go and smash that like button anyway, guys, and consider subscribing to the channel because we do all sorts of cryptocurrency mining videos here on the channel, guys. I'm constantly trying to update you with the latest information, overcome problems that you might have. And if this is too much for you and you're just discovering the channel, I encourage you to go over to the channel basic videos, the cryptocurrency mining basics. Now I go right away from the start. What is cryptocurrency mining? How do you mine it? What's a mining pool? And right the way through the spectrum to where we get into some of the more intricate details where we're going through now some of the mistakes that you could make on your mining pool. So first of all, guys, we're going to head over to my Antminer. So my Antminer DR5, one of two that I have, guys. Now this is the home screen that you're going to see when you sign up to this. And like I say, if you don't know what this is, guys, go back through some of the older videos so you know what I'm talking about. This means you found your miner IP, which for me is here. I've logged into it. I have a super long, super difficult password as well, guys, and I highly recommend that you change from root. Do not leave it like that. I got a minor virus the other week and it shut down the whole network for several hours. So please change those passwords. Don't leave them as the standard passwords. And what you're looking for today, guys, what we're talking about is on this miner configuration page here, talking about mining pool addresses. Now, unfortunately, I haven't put the second and the third mining pool address in. I've just got the one. And as you can see, if you go to miner status, it's alive, which means it's hashing. It's making coins, which we love. Now, why haven't I put miner 2 and miner 3 in? Basically, I've been a little bit lazy and I should have done this already, because if I head on back over to Luxor, I'm going to show you guys. This is where I mine from Decred. So this is the mining pool that I utilize for the Decred token for the DR5s. Now, the nice thing about Luxor, shameless plug, is on Catalyst, you can literally go over to this button here and you can click enabled on any of these. So mine would be the Decred token. Click it and I can put in a BTC address and I can get paid out directly in Bitcoin. But I do believe Decred is due a pump very shortly, so I'm mining the Decred token specifically. So down to the important bit, how do you add a worker? So if you go over to your workers page, you hit actions up here, add new worker, and then you're going to get to this page here. You might end up before, guys, at this page. So if you don't know your miner IP, you can go and get it from there. Click next. You pick the token, so ours is Decred, and then it will give you your standard stuff. So you've got a global mining address, a North American one, an Asian one, and a Europe. Goes without saying, pick the closest one to you, and that is going to lower your rejection rate, which means you're not going to have as many shares that you're mining that get rejected and you don't get paid out for. So what I would do, guys, is click on the European address, but because I haven't put the global one in as a backup yet, I'm going to click copy on this. Now, if you are in Europe or North America or Asia, please copy the one that is most relevant to you. Go over to your Antminer address and you would drop that in there. So this is going to be my backup pool for me, guys. Normally this is the European address here. Now your username is preset on Luxor. It's not always going to be the case. So if you have something that says here's your worker configuration, you need to copy and paste that into your worker name, which is the second box. And then usually you're allowed to make up absolutely any password you want. So you've got it here. That there is no password, so you can literally write whatever you like, guys. Normally they would actually state, so I've got 1 2 3 in there. I could click save and apply right now, and this would be my next mining pool that would back up in case anything went wrong with this one. Now let's have a look at 3 other mining pools, guys. Okay, so the first one is DX pool. This will be your home page once you sign up. Now I'm going to go down and go to the LB token, LBC library credits. Very speculative. Wow, this is hashing real hard right now. That should be 350 gig hash right now, and it is all the way up at 430. But again, remember off the last video I did, don't pay too much attention to that, guys. You scroll down the page on the token you've picked, here are your Stratum Earls. Stratum Earls are your mining addresses. Now, the great thing, this is a gold shell miner, guys. So this is going to be your gold shell homepage, except you won't have this mining status. You won't have this graph because you won't have been mining just yet. Now, rejection rate and the hardware error on this is great. It's super, super low. If you go over to miner and you click unlock here in the top right hand corner, guys, you can then, which I won't press unlock because then I'll have to put my password in on this. And again, super intricate and concentrated. Think about security with this stuff, guys. These are making you money. You do not want people taking charge of these. You can click on this mining address here, guys, and then what will happen, you will have the option to change, add, or remove this. But essentially, with Gold Shell, you can click a button. So on there is a DX pool address already, so you won't even need to copy and paste this. You can just click on Gold Shell. There'll be a button down here somewhere. You click on that, and then off it goes. I will probably put that up in a screenshot on there as well, guys, for the video. And then all you've got to do is, it says down here, create a worker in the form of Jason Green 89 or Jason Green 89.worker ID. Don't obviously do that because you're mined to my pool, which means I will get your tokens and any password for it, guys. So you can click anything you like. Again, you could do 1, 2, 3. I advise doing something a little bit more secure, but it doesn't matter too much as long as people can't get into your actual AMP miner addresses here and here. Okay, so that's DX pool. F2 pool is a little bit different. This is going to be your home screen, guys. You can pick the token that you are mining from this top right hand corner here. So again, say we went down to CKB. So let's just leave it on BTC, guys, because we're on there. Let's scroll down and you can see your mining addresses here. So again, you copy these mining addresses. You copy all 3 because you want those backup pools again. And then if you're unsure about your username, again, I'm pretty sure if you click on that mining tutorial, scroll down just a little bit, and it says configuration here on step 3, and there you go. It's exactly the same as Luxor and DX pool. Your account name, so whatever your account name will be, for me, Jason Green 89 again, dot worker name. I highly advise that you number your AMP miners. I've even on my L3s, guys, I've got a little bit of a Sharpie number on there so I know which one is which. So if I encounter any problems, I know exactly which miner that is. Password, again, is your choice. Finally, Litecoin pool. Once you sign up, guys, you'll come to this basic My Account page. So you won't have all of these workers on here. This is because I have mined with several different workers on Litecoin pool 4, but you can go to help. And then straight away, guys, getting started. If you want to read the beginner's guide, I highly recommend it. It's what got me started with my very first 2 L3s. It was very informative. Then here you have your 3 mining pool addresses, guys. If you don't reside in Europe, the East Coast or the West Coast, pick the mining pool closest to you so that your rejection rate is lower. And then finally, obviously, you've got here your username and password will be set by Litecoin pool for the very first miner, which is absolutely fine. So you just literally copy and paste that. So Command and C over to your AMP miner, and then you would obviously put that in there as your username. Password was 1. Obviously that's not the mining pool, but you put the mining pool address in, save and apply. Then what happens usually is you get a downtime of about 30 to 90 seconds from your miner where on the home page you'll see socket connection failed. It's just a miner rebooting. Don't panic. You'll only lose coins for a few seconds. Then something like this should come up. Not the exact same thing. It's different between different miners. Then essentially, if you go over to miner status, you should see time elapsed. Your hash rate will come up over here, and your general, your real-time RT hash rate will come up over a period of a few minutes. And this status here should be alive, and that means you're mining to a pool. If it says dead next to it, it's not mining to a pool. That means there is a problem, which could just be the address. It could be the username, or it could be the password. And again, those details, be very, very careful at looking for those. So guys, I hope that wraps up some of the issues that you could come across inside of signing up for your mining pool. So guys, hopefully that helps with your mining pool setup, and the outfit today wasn't too distracting, but I told you I was going full geek. So this is the start of the festive period. You can imagine how these outfits might change as we go through, all for a little bit of fun. As you can see with the mining pools, guys, there are several places where you can slip up. So please Go back, pause this as you're setting up your mining pool. If you haven't chosen one already, I'll drop a link below where I have a look at all the stats and the figures from various mining pools. But be super careful. And like I said in that first screen share, if you get anything that says nice hash, or you have something like on the L3s that I did a couple of weeks ago, where your mining pools are changing without you doing it, you have a virus, unfortunately. And in the other respect, there can also be development fee protocols in those mining pools in set 2 and 3 as well. But just make sure that you're mining to the most local pool to you, according to where you reside on this earth, essentially. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on another episode of the Coin Mining Geek channel. I will see you for the next one, and Merry Christmas for now.